welcome back to my channel. So you guys, that today we actually are doing my 11th day of my fall makeup series. And also guys, we have one more left of this series, and then finally I get to do my 12 days of winter, and I'm so excited. So if you guys have any type of winter makeup looks that you guys will love to see on me, let me know in the comments down below. But of course, if you guys are also new to my channel, make sure you guys also hit that like button, and also guys, make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button if you guys are brand new, and also guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that way you guys can see so much more exciting, amazing content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But also guys, I will be doing another haul for you guys really soon. So definitely keep an eye on it, you guys. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so the first thing I already put on is my brow product. Alright guys, so the brow product I already put on is the Billion Dollar Brows, and this is the shade called Toupee. If you guys want to see, this is what the inside looks like as you speak. But yeah, you guys, this one is definitely almost halfway done right now, and I can't wait to literally completely finish all of this out. And I will definitely get some new other brow products once I finish all of them I have, and then I will be putting them and actually also clean this part right here and also this part right here, and definitely stay tuned for this, you guys, in my next makeup part Japan in April. Alright guys, so the other thing I also did off camera is my primer. Alright guys, so the one I already am still working on, and that is the Laura Geller Spring of Skin Factory Primer. This is the original Athera Rose Glow. But look at that. You guys, this is literally how much I'm already working on right now as we speak. But do not worry, you guys, I will have this whole thing into my empties, and then I'll be using another primer. I'll be putting two other small ones I have, and I'll put them in my makeup bag, and then I will also have this one in my makeup empties. And I'm so excited, you guys, for this to be emptied and also have some more other primers. And I'm really excited for you guys to see my skincare empties really soon. So definitely stay tuned for this in April. Alright guys, so you guys can see on my lips I did my lip combo. Alright guys, so the one I already am working on first is my lipstick, and the one I'm actually using is the CoverGirl, and is the shade number 40. Look at that. You guys, I am literally actually halfway done right now as you speak. But don't worry, you guys. I actually am going to do is I am going to just leave it as it is, and I'm just going to scrape all the inside of it. And if I can't get any more scraping out of this, I will finally clean this one out for the first time in a long time, and then also clean this part and also the inside of this, and then finally actually be using my Betty Boop one. And I will also include so many other new lipsticks into my empties. So this guy, definitely stay tuned in April. Alright guys, so the other thing I also did off camera is my lip gloss. Alright guys, so lip gloss is still pretty full, and that's called Fop Beauty. So, you guys, this guy, it is still pretty full, but if you guys can tell, this is what the entire packaging actually looks like. But don't worry guys, I will talk about this coming month for my April project pan, you guys. Alright guys, so the next thing, you guys, I am super duper pumped is my foundation. Alright guys, so this guy is going to be done anytime soon, and I'm so excited. But also guys, I will actually put the last bit of this into my other foundation, and you guys will see it in my empties. But I will also probably add it into my concealer so I can actually get all of it out. Alright guys, so the foundation is going to be in my empties pretty soon. And that is the Tarte Shape Tape Me foundation. And this is the shade Light Medium Neutral. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to check on the inside of this guy real quick. Oh yeah, this guy is definitely about to be done. And I can't wait to literally get every bit of this, you guys. And I'll make sure I get this corner of the inside and also the cap of this. And then finally put this whole thing into my empties, because I've been going through this for a really long time, and I'm so ready to go through my next foundation, and you guys will see that in my next upcoming updates. And if, like I said, you guys, if you guys don't see it, it will be in my empties no matter what. But this guy is so good, and I can't wait to try out ColourPop. If you guys ever try the ColourPop foundation, let me know what you guys actually think of it, because I really want to try that down the road. But this guy, definitely stay tuned for my April makeup project pan. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm very excited to go through and actually add my feature empties is my concealer. Alright guys, so the concealer I already am working on, and that is the Elle Make-It, and this is called Epic I'm Flawless Multi-Use Fatting Concealer, and this is the shade 2.5. But also guys, this guy is definitely on its way of going through, and I already did as I put it under my eyes and also here and my nose and down on my chin. And I absolutely love this concealer so much. I can't wait for you guys to see another one of different other concealers I do have left in my collection. I do go through and check through all my makeup and make sure if there are certain makeup products of highlighters are like dried up, and I will add it into my empties. But also guys, if my concealers also run out or completely dried up, or foundations or mascaras, I will always do that every time. But you guys, stay tuned for this in my makeup of April for Japan. Alright guys, so the other thing I also did off camera is my powder. Alright guys, so the powder I already am working on, and that is the CoverGirl True Blend Materials Loose Material Powder, and this is the shade 405 Light. You guys can see this is how much I'm still working on, and I absolutely can't wait to this one also be done down the road. And I actually do have another powder, and that'll be the e.l.f. one I have. So every time you guys, anytime I actually go through any powders, I'm always adding them into the empties. And even if I have like another powder that's like a little bit left of my next one, I can still put it into my other one, and I'm always gonna be like, you know, going through a lot of things and just making sure to put them into the empties every time. But also guys, I can't wait to actually go back and try out some other powders. And I definitely want to get back into other hard candy. I want to try ColourPop. I want to try Charlotte Tilbury. I want to try out so much more, you guys, even at TJ Maxx. So I will definitely go to the store every time if I'm going to TJ Maxx, Target, or anywhere, and I'll make sure to add them into my makeup for Japan, you guys, every month. But definitely keep on, you guys, my makeup April for Japan. Alright guys, so the next thing I am also going to go ahead and put on is my bronzer. Alright guys, so the bronzer I already am working on, and that is the Too Faced Melt Chocolate Lolly Longwear May bronzer. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm also going to go ahead and put on is my blush. Alright guys, so the blush I already am actually finishing right now, and that is the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach. Alright guys, so the other thing I also am putting on right now is my highlighter. Alright guys, so the highlighter I'm actually still working on, and that is the Sing from Space IB. It's called Iridescent Highlighter Space Case Cosmetics. Guys, this looks so good. Alright guys, so the other thing I also am going to put on is my NARS palette. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to put on is this color, like I always do. And I'm going to put that on my entire crease. Alright guys, so the very, very last one I'm going to put on, and I'm gonna go ahead and actually add a little bit of this color and a little bit of this color, and I'm gonna put that on my entire crease. This is what my eyeshadow and my makeup look looks like. Alright guys, so the very, very other thing, but not least, I'm gonna actually go ahead and do off camera, and that is the Maybelline New York, the Falsies Laugh Lip Mascara, and this is the shade Black. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on my mascara off camera real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so another thing I want to show you guys. Ta-da! I got a haircut! Finally, you guys, look at this. I got like literally an inch cut. It's so crazy, but it looks so good. Alright guys, so the very, very last thing, but not least, also guys, I took a shower and I gotta say, I love my haircut. Alright guys, so the other thing I'm also gonna go ahead and put on, and that is the Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Confusion Complexion Primer Spray. But you guys actually know I'm using this as a sun spray because my other one is literally broken. But don't worry guys, I will have the whole thing rinsed out and also clean, and I'll put in the empties, and you guys will also see a lot of the other sprays that I do have. But I'm really excited you guys see this guy also in my empties, and I can't wait to try out some other sun sprays. Once my other sun sprays are done, I will definitely go online and literally buy more. Alright guys, so here is my 11th day of my fall makeup series. I'm actually really excited, you guys, that I have one more and finally get to do my 12 days of winter. And also guys, don't worry, I'll be doing the 12 days for also Valentine's and for next year. So make sure you guys also stay tuned for a lot of exciting hauls and makeup hauls, and I can't wait, you guys, I can't wait to get back into Ipsy again, and I will get back into where I was. So if you guys are really excited for me to go back to Ipsy again, let me know in the comments down below. But also, if you guys are also new to my channel, make sure you guys also hit the thumbs up. And also guys, if you guys are also brand new, I would love you guys actually to consider if you actually hit the subscribe button. And also guys, make sure you guys also ring that bell so that you guys can see so much more released new content every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also let me know in the comments what other exciting other ASMR for my 12 days of Christmas that I didn't get to do last year. Just let me know, and I'm so excited. But the other thing I'm really excited about, you guys, I can't wait to really hit 100,000 subscribers and literally actually get to do a massive PR behind me that I've seen a lot of influencers do, and literally like have it all here. And also, guys, like I will do a separate video of showing you guys all the makeup products, and I can't wait to literally put every single product over there. And if I got any advent calendars, I will put them aside and literally do them for you guys, like each one. Let me know. But I love you guys all so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.